doing Schoology, and take that attendance question. Okay? On Friday morning, between 8:30 and 9. My attendance is due at 9. Okay? I do not want to get in trouble. I'm not going to wait on you. I'm going to submit it. And then if you're unverified, whatever, I don't know, you got to deal with it. Okay? 8:30. And all you got to do is click it and you're done.
No.
All right, so here we go. We're on our notes. Very last page. We have 4 problems to do. So let's see what this looks like. Well, find the area of a regular hexagon inscribed in a circle with a radius of 22 feet. What in the world? What is a hexagon? 6 sides. Regular means all of the sides are the same. Inscribed in a circle means it's inside the circle. So I am going to draw a circle. This is my strategy. No one's grading your picture, so it doesn't matter. But I like to draw a circle, and then I make 6 hash marks, because it's a hexagon, sort of evenly spaced around the circle. And then I connect those hash marks. And there's my hexagon, inscribed in a circle with a radius of 22 feet. Again, nobody's grading your picture. Okay. I would definitely draw a picture because I give you points for the picture on test day. I don't care how good it is, just have some kind of picture there that's a hexagon. All right, now I want to find the area of this hexagon. Yesterday, we talked about area. But yesterday, we were talking about the area of what? Triangles. So what if I drew in all the rest of the radii? Then I would have what? 6 triangles. And since the figure was regular, a regular hexagon, all of those triangles are the same. So basically, I need to find the area of one triangle and then times it by 6. Did you agree with that? Okay, now, if that was 22, isn't this one also 22? In fact, aren't all these 22? Mm-hmm. If I look at this entire thing, all of these little angles here added up, that entire blue circle is how many degrees? 360. But that blue circle has been divided up into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little angles. So how big is each one of those? 60. So take a look at this triangle right here where my hand is. Notice that I can find the area of that triangle using one of my new formulas from yesterday. Not hero, but the other one. What does the other one say? 1/2, side, side, sine. So the area of a triangle is 1/2, 22, 22, sine 60. Everybody on board? So then I can go to my calculator. And do 1/2 times 22 times 22 times sine 60. And I got 209.578. Is that what you got? Mm-hmm. Now remember though, the question was, what's the area of the hexagon? So I'm just going to take the number on my calculator. I'm not going to retype it in. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to take that and hit times 6. So my answer is 1257.47 square feet. Remember, we're doing area in a word problem. We got a unit, so it'd be square feet.
I know it's half base times height.
No, it's not half base times height. It's 1/2 side times side times sine. We did that yesterday. Yes. Okay, get out yesterday's notes. We could do 1/2 base times height, but we don't have a height.
No, okay.
Yeah. All right, number 2. Oh, by the way, what if this thing had been an octagon instead of a hexagon?
What did it change?
Yes. Couldn't we do exactly the same procedure? But instead of doing 360 divided by 6 to find this angle, we'd have to do 360 divided by 8 to find the angle. And then when we got down here, instead of timesing by 6, we would times by 8. So basically, you can find the area of any regular polygon with this strategy. We'll practice another time. But not number 2. Number 2 is a parallelogram. You have to remember what these things are. Yes, you have to remember what a parallelogram is. That's a parallelogram. The sides are 14 and 16, and the smaller angle is 48. So obviously you got a small one and a big one, right? So the smaller one is 48. Now remember, if you're a parallelogram, if that's 16, this is 16, and if that's 14, that's 14, right? It's just like a rectangle but tilted. So what was our strategy here? We had to find the area of the shape. So what did we do? We cut it up into triangles. Can we divide this parallelogram into 2 triangles? And they are equal, or I should say congruent, right? And notice, what do I have right here? I have side, side, sine of included angle. So the area of the triangle is 1/2 14 times 16 times sine 48. 1/2 side, side, sine. Is everyone on board? So I type that in. Now I got 83 point something, but don't worry about that, because what is the 83? I need to not by 6.
2. Oh, 2. That's 2.
Times by 2, because there's 2 triangles up there. So the area of the parallelogram is 166.46 square centimeters. Everybody okay with that? All right. Number 3, area is so easy. Number 3. Same problem. We got 14, 16, 48, and we want to find the length of the longer diagonal. Okay, so this is a parallelogram. Diagonals are this and this, right? This is a diagonal and this is a diagonal. Which one is longer, 1 or 2? 1 is longer, right? This guy right here. I'm gonna go ahead and draw him in. And we're gonna find the length of the longer diagonal. Now, you guys, we're not doing area. Okay, there's no 1/2 side, side, sine. We already did that. That's area. We're finding a length, a side of the triangle. We are going to use the law of sines or the law of cosines to find length. Okay, not area. Area is different. We're finding a length. I know what you're tempted to do. You want want to say these two angles right here are 24, but they're not, okay? Only in a rhombus are they bisected, and this is not a rhombus. So we know nothing about these two angles. We do know, however, that this big angle is 132. How do I know that?
No, wait. Obviously minus about
Parallel
180.
lines cut by a transversal, same side or consecutive interior angles are supplementary. Now, I know some of you think this is a foreign language. It's called geometry, and you took it. And this is one of those kind of big things that when parallel lines are cut by a transversal, these guys are supplementary. What does supplementary mean? They add up to 180, always, okay? So, if this had been 60, this would be 120. These add up to 180. Now, I want you to look at this top triangle right here. Because I can, because I'm at the board and have an eraser, I'm gonna erase all of the non-essential parts of the picture. Do you see a triangle?
Mm-hmm.
And I need to use either the law of sines or the law of cosines to find this side right here. Now look at it carefully. Which do you think it's gonna be? It's gonna have to be the law of cosines. Because remember, if you're going to use the law of sines, you have to know this and this, or this and this, or this and this. Do I know those things? No. So I'm going to have the law of cosines. So what's it going to say? X squared equals. Who remembers from yesterday? X squared equals
14 squared
14 squared
16
plus 16 squared.
minus 2.
Go on.
14 times 16.
Times cosine of 132. That's exactly right. Good work. Now, because the variable's over here, I'm just gonna type that in. These are the ones you have to remember to take the square root. I got 27.42 centimeters. So what about that problem bothers you? Nothing?
It's a great problem.
Great problem.
Wait, where did the 132 come from?
These guys add up to 180. This was 48. These angles always add up to 180
Because they're supplementary.
because they're supplementary. Because they're parallel lines cut by transversal consecutive interior angles.
Sounds good. Because
Oh.
they will always equal
They
180.
will always equal 180.
Gotcha. I was thinking like triangle.
All right, and number 4. Find the area of a regular pentagon inscribed in a circle. So here's my circle. What does pentagon mean? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Connect those hash marks. And there is my pentagon. In a circle whose radius is 28 inches. Alright, so we've done a problem like this already today, only it was a hexagon, but the strategy's the same. So what do you want to do? Do all of the triangles, okay. And all those lines I just drew in are 28 inches because they're all radii.
Let's make a little circle.
Now I need to know the measure of that angle. How will I find the measure of that angle?
360 divided by
360, because that's all the way around, is 360, divided up into 5 pieces. So 360 divided by 5 is 72. Now do I have enough to find the area of the triangle? Yes, because the area of the triangle is 1/2 side times sine of included angle. Did you get 372? But be careful, that's the triangle divided by 5 times by 5. So the area of the pentagon is 1864.07
I didn't know.
square inches.
Do it, one more time.
Oh, I did.
28.
Outside, 72. Look at the
All good?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now that we've finished our notes, it's time to talk about our next quiz. I know. So now, oh wait, oh I haven't handed these out. I don't think, have I? This is a third thing we're doing today. Come on, Daryl, this is easy. You got it. This is actually 2 practice quizzes, so we'll do both of them. And our quiz will be our next time we're together, which honestly, I don't know when that is, but the next class that we actually meet in person, we will have this quiz, okay? As always, everything I'm doing is videoed, so if you feel like by the time we get to like quiz time, oh my gosh, I don't remember any of this, you can pull up the video and listen to my golden tones, okay? All right, so here we go. Side 1. The quiz will be like one side. This is just 2 practice quizzes, okay? So here we go. Solve for C. So first of all, everybody recognizes this is C, right? Okay, and we're gonna do the law of cosines, right? We're gonna do the law of cosines. By the way, 3.6 homework, or 5.6 homework is due on Friday. So if you don't get it done today or tomorrow to turn it in, you'll have to take a picture of it and email it to me, okay? All right, so here we go. What's the law of cosines going to say in this problem? C squared equals
14
squared
plus 10 squared.
plus 10 squared. And those can be in either order, it doesn't matter. Minus 2, always minus 2,
Times 14.
times 14 times 10,
Cosine.
53. If you miss this problem, it will be because you forget to square root your answer. you not typing? Why are you not typing? Guys, math is not for spectators. You have to do it. Let's go. To the nearest hundredth, what did you get for C?
11.29.
Yep, 11.29. Very good. Thank you. Okay, gotta type it in, square root it.
This four.
Yeah.
You know, on the calculator, when you get the number,
Yeah.
to like square root it, besides like retyping this whole thing back.
Yep, on your calculator,
So like if I, once I get there, you get
I would just hit
Remember
raise
that
to
number?
the 0.5 power.
And then units, second, pause, wait, radius.
11.29.
Yep. All right, next problem says, find the area of this triangle. Okay, now, think about the two ways we learned yesterday about how to find area. And one of those ways we used a couple times today, we did 1/2 side, side, sine. That isn't gonna work for this problem, because if you're doing 1/2 side, side, sine, don't you need an angle? You don't have it. So what's the other way we have of finding the area of this triangle? Heroes. And Heroes formula says that our area will be a big radical, and that radical will have 4 numbers underneath it. And the first number in that list is the semi-perimeter, which is what? Half the perimeter. Okay, so what's our perimeter? 52. We do not use 52. No 52s. We need half of it, which is 26. So that's the first number in my list, or under my radical there. And then we take 26 minus each of these in any order. So 26 minus 18, 26 minus 14, and 26 minus 20. And then we just times them all together. And don't forget to square root it. And what'd you get? 122.38. Josh, did you get that?
No, but I think I typed it
Is this right?
Yeah.
in. I typed it in wrong.
Okay, try it again. You can just multiply all these together and hit your raise to the 1/2. Hero is very easy to use, but remember, what is underneath this radical? This semi-perimeter and the semi-perimeter minus each side. Titus?
Is it okay if we just square the whole problem before we write it?
Yes. Yep, that will work.
That's what
You gotta make sure you're using parentheses. Okay,
That's what I did.
all right. So what did you do wrong? Did you get the right answer?
Should we do it 8, 12?
Earlier, I put second, and then root, and then typed it all, and then
Just whatever you
Okay.
get from whatever, you subtract it.
All right, how about this one? We gotta find the area of this one. Look at it. Think about our two ways. Are we gonna do Hero's formula on this guy? No, because we don't have the perimeter. So I guess we'll go with the other one, which is 1/2 side, side, sine. So we're all set up. This is beautiful. 1/2 times 13 times 11 times sine 42. 1/2 13 11 sine 42. Would you agree? So we just type it all in.
Yeah.
47.84. All right, now we got the other side, folks. Side 2,
It's the same thing.
same thing. Looks just like the quiz looks. Might be mixed around a little bit, but same basic problems. All right, so here we go. Oh, these are my youngest daughter's initials. I know. All right, so here we go. What do the directions say? Solve for A. So we are finding a side. Now, I will tell you what happens. Kids look at this setup and say 1/2 13 17 sine 28. And that's okay if you're looking for area. But we are finding side A. To find a side, you use either the law of sines or the law of cosines. Keep those separate, guys. This is not an area problem. So take a look at it. Going to be sines or cosines. Well, since this is the law of cosines quiz, it's probably going to be the law of cosines. But remember, you need a pair if you're going to do sines, and we don't have it. So a squared equals, tell me, 13 squared plus 17 squared minus 2, 13, 17, cosine 28. There it is. You've heard me harping up on this. What do you have to remember after you get it all typed in? Square root it. Ooh, I got a little number. I got 8.23. Anybody else get that? Ava, thank you. All right, number 2, find the area of triangle CHS. 10, 12, 16. How are we going to find the area of this triangle? This is an area problem. This is going to be Hero's formula,
Yeah,
right?
it's
So big radical, 4 things underneath. What's the first thing
half of the
underneath?
perimeter.
Half the perimeter. So the perimeter is, what, 38? So what's the semi-perimeter? 19, half of 38, and that's what goes right here. Then, what goes in these?
You subtract them.
We subtract each side from 19. So 19 minus 10, minus 16, and minus 12. Somebody tell me what you got for this area.
19.96. 59.92.
I got 49.92.
Brother.
problem. Triangle FUN. And again, the directions say find the area. So what are we gonna do here to find the area? One half times side times side times sine of included angle. Tell me what you got. 84.37, if I remember, was it 37?
You're right.
Jerry?
Description.
Interaction. Could you please have Leslie Gales on to stop by student services at the beginning of A?
Yes.
Yeah.
You hear that? Okay. All right, everybody okay with that?
I think.
Okay, so now, what I want to do is give you the last 8 minutes to work a little bit on your homework. And if you are not getting the right answers on your calculator,